yet because, again, it is a prototype version.
Yeah, so this will be in black. I'm gonna grab my raincoat, I don't know if you want to So yeah, we're gonna take advantage of this rainstorm that's coming through LA. In fact, if you Google it, there are already warnings. They're trying to delay or cancel flights. So this is like one of the biggest rainstorms I think LA has had. So zip up here and we'll zoom out.
Sounds good.
It's always fun. All right. So we'll follow you, Daniel, if you want to walk a little bit backwards there. Daniel's incredible at focusing on two things at once.
Creative director.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's no behind you, my friend.
A lot of people wonder if you can do walking speed with an URB.
Yeah.
As you can see, very easy. Even if you cannot balance, if your balance is not the best out there in the world, it is pretty simple to just walk along, power assist your walk as you're going by. As you can see, you're very low to the ground, so you can easily just keep your balance.
And for those want to know too, Daniel's actually on a Pro as well. So again, it is pouring out. Sometimes rain doesn't show up the best on camera. It's pouring out. There's leaves falling from trees. It's very windy, so this couldn't be more ideal for us to be able to show you that. Here, Daniel, you want to zip up your coat? I can hold on for a second. You're good? All right. Daniel's going to bear the storm. Let's do this, my friends. You ready?
Go.
You ready? You ready? All right. You'll see it's got just great grip on it, and great traction. In fact, it's fun showing this example, but it almost feels like it's not necessary because it's like, why would anyone question how good this traction is? It's really, really awesome. And so we'll do another loop so Daniel doesn't get too soaked wet. But let's go this way, all right? So this is cool. No, we're just gonna go again through puddles. I hope you see it's pouring out. I hope you see that it's like really slick. We're doing this for the camera so you guys can actually see the great traction that our URB Pro has with those 10-inch pneumatic tires and rear-wheel drive. So it's great. Here's a nice bike lane that we'll funnel ourselves into now and head back to the shop. Now that we're sufficiently soaking wet from doing that, I want to be adamant that I would only do that for Facebook Live audiences to help showcase that. But we know we have a lot of customers in Seattle, for example. We know it rains a lot there, and we know people don't mind the rain as much as us in SoCal, or they're more used to it. So I hope it was a good example, and we can jump into some Q&A. One thing I did want to point out, actually, Simon, we are running two different models right there. Let's make sure people know that and know the difference between the two real quick. We'll put them next to each other. See, soaking wet, water resistant, it works fine, just don't throw it in the lake.
Yeah. So, but we were riding here, I was on the Pro 1699 model, and Evan was on the Pro GT 1999. Key difference between the two is that the Pro GT features an upgraded performance controller that provides for a faster takeoff. It essentially gives you more torque and is great at going even better going up hills, for example. But you might have noticed that he was smoking me takeoff-wise. His is much quicker.
Yeah.
They both do 18 miles an hour anyways. It'll just be much faster, much more fun to use the Pro GT compared to the standard Pro. All right.
Cool. So we're gonna jump into some Q&A. Madison, who's been fielding questions over here. Madison, what do we got for? I think we have a few minutes left to jump into some Q&A.
People would love to know if they ordered their Pro GT right now, when would they get it?
Yeah, so we're slightly back ordered. So the question was, I guess several people would like to know when they can get their URB Pro or URB Pro GT. So we are building around the clock right now. We're back ordered about 2 weeks, but if you order it today, I think we're trying to get shipments out either the end of next week or early the following week. So it's just about a 7-ish day waiting period on that. Of course, the more orders we get in, the more that might be delayed. But again, we're building around the clock. We're here over holiday weekend, building more URBs so we can get them out. We also need more for our showroom, so that's really important for us.
I would highly suggest people watching this show live or watching it today, act now. We are expecting a lot of sales this weekend, and that will definitely add to the wait list.
Yeah.
So make sure you get your order in before everybody else does.
Yeah, cool. Next question, Madison.
Awesome. Little one, someone wanted to know if they could buy URB merch. If they could wear the sweatshirts, wear the shirts that we got, where can they find those?
So it's a good question. We've gotten that question a lot more. The sweatshirts are really cool. I love the sweatshirt. This was from a limited edition collaboration we did with Pandora. We have URB t-shirts. Yeah, we do have almost every size available. We're ordering more sweatshirts now. We sold out of sweatshirts. I'm going to also have really cool hats, adjustable. So a little bit larger for me, but yeah, we had some really cool merch, and it should be available at urb.com/accessories. So check it out. What else we got?
Jeremy was asking. He drives home every night when it's getting kind of darker, and he's wondering if there's anything that comes standard on the Pro to make him a little safer while he's driving home. If there's any light, any sort of...
Yeah, absolutely. We have, when it comes to lights, we have a few different options. Simon can actually show you them on the front. On the back, though, this is built in right there. So it's got 3 settings. One's like that, another's blinking. It's always on, so it's not just when you brake. So and we found the most important thing sometimes is not you looking out for other people, but making sure other people can see you. So that back red light when it's blinking is a definite must. We also have some other options too.
Yeah, we sure do. We have, I think we covered some of them on the previous feed on the sport live stream, but we do have our USB connected lights, very bright. That's our own branded light. We also have partner lights from SB Gadgets and Nog lights as well that we offer on our website. You can check it out there. We have different options, and also if you come into the store, you can actually see the comparison in brightness. So make sure you stop by.
Yeah, so lights are obviously very important. So we have a lot of them available for whatever sort of size you're looking for. Amanda, I think we got time for 1 or 2 more questions.
Yeah, we got one more. People have seen our basket available in the store and available on the different models. Can it go on the front or on the back of the Pro?
Yep, great question. We designed the basket to go on the back of the Pro. It sits right below the seat right here and high up, so it doesn't affect your ankles when you put them down right there. Okay, so yeah, you can see, I guess Daniel was showing you there, but it'll basically, that's the URB basket we have, and it goes right in there and it clips on. Doesn't touch the back wheel right there. It has about an inch on. There's just a little attachment on there. So if you order a basket, or if you had a basket you previously purchased with a little attachment, it'll work perfectly on the URB Pro. And even when the basket's in there, you'll be able to fold it up, and this goes right into the basket. So it works quite well.
We have one more question.
One more question. We got time for one more question then.
You've never heard this question before. Ronnie Solorzano wants to know, what's the weight limit?
Weight limit. We get that question a lot, actually. But for some reason we didn't reference this. Shame on us. The weight limit, we basically there's two ways to look at weight limit. One is what we test and what we rate it for. So we put the URB through extensive testing before it goes to market. We should share some of that video, because it's machines pulling at this, machines compressing it, basically everything to try to destroy this machine. And when we do that testing, we do it for 250 pounds to make sure if there's a 250-pound person, they can do whatever they want with it and nothing will break. The truth is we have owners much heavier than 250 pounds, much taller than 6 feet tall. We have a lot of large owners who do fine on this product. It's built extremely well. So while it's only rated for 250 pounds, we have owners well over 300 using this device. So we're really, really proud of the engineering that makes it this strong. So, I'm sorry?
President's Day.
And then, of course, yes, check out our website for President's Day if you haven't seen that already.
I just wanted to do a quick shout out to all of our URB Pro owners out there that have already received their units. Joe McNay out in New Zealand, he is very excited to get his. He will be in that second batch of URBs coming out this week. And you know, everybody out there who already has theirs, please feel free to go to either Amazon.com or our website and leave a review. A lot of people out there watching this stream even would like to know what your thoughts are on your product. I know you've ridden it a lot. I know our good friend Robert out in Michigan, he has his Pro, loves it. He's been waiting for this note to go away to ride it even more than he already has. So please, current owners, leave a review so that future owners also know what to expect.
Yeah, and just on the note, we want to thank everyone who has been emailing us, sharing their experience with the Pro, raving about it. It means so much to our team and our company to hear people so excited about our brand new URB Pro and URB Pro GT. We encourage, like Simon said, anyone who does want to leave a public review on either Facebook or Amazon, it does mean so much to us. So I want to thank everyone. We want to thank everyone for tuning in this week. Next week, we got a really special sit-down with Grant Delegati, our Chief Creative Officer and, of course, inventor of the URB. We're going to sit down with him for a solid Q&A session. Please send in your questions for Grant. Grant's going to answer all of them live on camera next week. So either email us or post on this Facebook, or just get in touch with us, share those questions. We're going to have a lot of fun with Grant. He's an awesome guy, a lot of great stories. So not just about the products, but also about how we got here in the first place, and how an industrial product designer, professor at the Art Center School of Design came up with, of course, the URB. So thanks everyone for joining in. Hope to see you next week.
See you guys.